In December 2014, the applications began for students to become residence assistants in the year 2015 to 2016. Residence assistants are full-time students employed by the university who live and work in the 6 residence buildings on campus.
Some of the important roles of being RA is definitely first and foremost to keep your students safe. Because you're coming into a new place, you're starting somewhere that's new, you're not home, one of the big issues that people talk about is safety. And that's one of our jobs we do rounds every night, we make sure that you're safe. And another thing that's really important for us to do is to engage you, to have you out in the community, let you know what Windsor's all about. We want you to get out there. We want you to be active, to have the best time that you could possibly have, and that's one of our responsibilities to do here.
Students who live in a residence can face a number of problems, both emotional and academic. RA's jobs include helping students through these difficulties. This year, there were 41 applicants for the 33 positions, 21 returners, and 20 first-year students.
I wanted to become an RA because I really enjoy my experience in residence, and the main reason for that was because of my RA staff. And I figured if she didn't help me through so much at the beginning of the residence experience, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed residence as much. So I hope I can bring that to students in the future.
To become a residence assistant, students have to go through a 3-step process: applying for the job, the carousel workshop, and the individual interviews. If a student becomes an RA, then they have to return to campus in August for a 2-week training period, where they will do exercises and prepare for the job.
One of the more serious training exercises we had to do to become an RA was we had to do 3 rounds of active duty, which are experiences and situations we will face in a residence building and while being on the job. Every round was more difficult and the situations were more complex. The 3rd round of active duty was definitely the most difficult because you dealt with situations like suicide and depression and sexual assault and all kinds of things that most likely students like us in our 1st and 2nd years of university shouldn't be dealing with. But it's important for sure to learn these things and be able to help people with these things, because people do experience them and they do need help and they do need people to support them. And that's why it was very important for us to be there and to learn these difficult situations and to work through them.
Residence assistants are an important part of students' integration into the university lifestyle. In March, hopefully Matt Driscoll will find out if he will be able to help next year's freshmen as a Residence Life Services member. Signing off, Gabrielle Rohit, the30.ca.